When we look in the mirror, we see a distortion of reality. For years and even decades, when I looked myself in the mirror, I would justify my change, pull my belly in, shrug my shoulders, then turn around and go on with my life as if nothing ever happened. The mirror is not an adequate measure of your physical state. In this video, I'm going to detail how to determine whether you are obese, overweight, or normal, among other important questions, so stick around, you don't want to miss anything.
Hello everyone, this is Juan Sarmiento speaking. In this video, I'm going to answer a few more questions about the OMAD regimen regarding body fat. But first, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to click on the bell so you don't miss any of the videos coming up. The content of this video is based on questions I received from you, my audience, to whom I dedicate this effort. So, leave me a question in the comments below. Your question may appear in my next video in this series. From which way is one obese? As you would imagine, this depends on what is considered normal weight for your sex, height, and age. But it is important before starting the OMAD regimen to know if you are overweight or obese. Even today, I monitor my body fat to make sure that I'm close to my ideal shape. It is generally appropriate to use two measurements of the physical state of your body. These are 1. The body mass index, and 2. the percent of body fat. One of the two or both will give you a good estimate of your physical condition. You can calculate both using the calculators linked in the description below. Let me show you how to use them. First, the body mass index, or BMI. You just need to enter your age, your sex, your height, and weight. You will notice the result on the right and whether you are normal, overweight, or have become obese. Of course, if you prefer, you can use the calculator in the decimal matrix system. Second is the percentage body fat. Here too, you need to enter your sex, age, height, and weight, but also the circumference of your body at the neck, the abdomen at the level of the navel, and the hips. This calculator also accepts data in the decimal metric system. These measurements have their limitations, but it is important to make the calculations, because when we look in the mirror, it is possible to see something very different from reality. These calculations may be more objective than our impression in front of the mirror. Also, we can set more realistic goals by using one or both of these calculations. It is very important to note that young girls can often have a distorted image of what is ideal. Thus, they may want to lose weight without needing to. On the other hand, it is possible to tend to ignore our progressive weight gain from years of neglect. However, these calculations will tell us coldly and objectively if we are overweight or obese. As you lose weight and reach an index of 24 kilograms per square meter, it is quite possible that you may begin to increase your muscle mass. Bigger muscles will contribute to raise your index. In such cases, it is best to use the body fat percentage to see if you are close to your ideal shape. How much weight could I lose in 21 days of OMAD? You've probably seen some of my videos. In them, I refer to 21 days of OMAD as the first step of adaptation to the regimen. You must already imagine that the amount of weight you can lose in this period will depend on your age, sex, and original weight. But the important thing is not how much weight you can lose in the short term, but your adaptation to the OMAD lifestyle. Don't think of OMAD as a diet, but as a permanent change in your endocrine system. This is a regimen that will bring you benefits beyond weight loss, including physical and mental health and performance. Once you have adapted to OMAD with 21 consecutive days in the regimen, you will have made the metabolic switch permanent. From now on, weight loss will be progressive and sustainable. This is something we cannot say about caloric restriction diets. With the metabolic switch, you will begin to mobilize your body fat and transform the resulting fatty acids into ketones. Ketones can be used effectively by the brain, heart, and muscles. In the meantime, your cravings for sweets and carbohydrates will decrease as your body adjusts to a lower insulin level. You will be impressed, as I was, with the desire to do more physical activity every day. The best part is that you can make this change permanent, continuing your OMAD regimen for the rest of your life. You will see that it can be done for 21 days without any difficulty. So, in the unlikely event that you do not lose weight in those 21 days, you will have trained your body and changed your life permanently. You must ask yourself this question: is it possible to reach your ideal weight and maintain it indefinitely with the diet you're following today? If the answer is no, consider the following. I have been in the OMAD regimen for years and will maintain it without further effort for the rest of my life. How healthy is having very low body fat? Monitoring your body fat percentage is important as you reduce your overall body weight. In my opinion, it is a more objective and realistic measure of your physical condition. With the OMAD regimen, you have probably completed the metabolic switch. Be sure to watch my video about the metabolic switch by clicking the link in the upper right corner of your screen. Briefly, when you do the metabolic switch, you become dependent on your body fat for energy. You will see that your physical performance will increase as you use your body fat to exercise. Obviously, having a certain amount of body fat is healthy to keep you in good physical shape. But don't worry too much about this. Your body fat is almost inexhaustible. If you maintain a daily exercise routine, you will see that your daily diet is more than enough to supply any deficiency. This, of course, does not apply to those who suffer psychological conditions such as anorexia nervosa and bulimia. In general, these people do little or no exercise, and it is probably the one of the few cases in which intermittent fasting is contraindicated. If you know someone with one of these problems, it is important to seek medical intervention. Do we really need to exercise to lose weight? Let's talk honestly. If you are in a state of obesity, you are up to dozens of pounds overweight. Today, I'm in the best physical shape of my life. However, I'm not excited about the prospect of walking while carrying 20 or 30 or more kilos of weight on my back. Much less playing tennis or weightlifting with all that weight on my back. However, that is what we do when we are obese. Can you imagine doing your weight wearing a vest or carrying a 30-kilogram kettlebell? Well, That's what we do when we are overweight. The worst part is that a 45-minute walk is not going to burn enough calories to reduce your body fat. According to the MyFitnessPal website, such an exercise, even at a brisk pace, will burn less than 250 calories. I find it easier to eliminate 250 calories from my daily diet rather than doing such a tedious exercise. What is worse, many people justify satisfying their high-calorie cravings by saying that they have completed their daily exercise. The benefits of exercise are countless, but losing weight is not one of them, unless you do high-intensity interval training, or HIIT for short. HIIT should preferably be done at the end of your fasting period. But to start losing fat, you better focus on reducing the number of meals a day. Better yet, with a little determination, you can immediately start the OMAD regimen. In a very short time, 21 days or less, you will feel that your body begins to demand more physical activity. But if not, you should be happy with the idea that you are losing weight. You will see that soon you will be achieving physical goals that you didn't think you were capable of. Yeah, that's right. In my case, I have never in my life had any interest in exercising or developing my muscles. Neither at 15, 25, or 35 years of age was I that interested in working out. At 55, I was already getting into a physical form that I would only have dreamed of when I was younger.
And this brings me to the last question in this video. Is it true that OMAD improves your outlook in life? OMAD changed my life, without a doubt. By reducing my body fat and increasing my muscle mass, I have gained confidence and self-esteem. But OMAD goes far beyond that. By increasing my vitality and my endurance, I am assured that I am in excellent health.
OMAD benefits include autophagy, control over insulin, generation of ketones, and increased secretion of growth hormone. For more details, watch the videos linked in the upper right corner of your screen. These changes assured me that I have lowered the probability of suffering from diseases such as diabetes, cancer, and viral diseases.
I have every reason to feel optimistic about the future at an age where vitality begins to decline. The same way, younger individuals, whether they are overweight or obese, can begin to see a better future ahead. My motivation in making this video is to serve as a positive influence for every individual, whether they are obese or not. And this is why I like to say that life is looking up.